Oh shoot, we've gone, what, a couple of days without an unboxing? So let's get another one. Haha. So we're going to test out Pinchers and Pokies. I actually got one spider and one scorpion. So let's open it up, check them out. Packed very well. And pro tip, always double check the packaging. Make sure there's nothing in there, and there's not. Again, that's Pinchers and Pokies. Let's see what we got. Woohoo! We actually got one spider and one scorpion. So if you watch Tom Moran's channel, and if you don't, you are doing yourself a great disservice, because he, in my opinion, is one of the top tarantula YouTubers for sure. He always gushes about the Phormictopus species, and I don't own any of them, so I wanted to grab one. So this is Phormictopus species Hispaniola, the Caribbean emerald. She's a pretty small one at the moment, about 3/4 of an inch. But let's get her out of there. Him or her, hopefully her, right? And that should be enough for a tiny little sling. Woo, she's coming out already. All right, well, let's make sure she doesn't get too far, right? Let me get a catch cup going here. Let's turn this so she can run right in there if she feels afraid. Look at this. Well, we'll risk it here. Wow. Oopsie. Look at her. And running away. And there she goes. She's in there. She does not want to stay in there, but it's going to be nice in there. I'm going to feed you. Very cool. I should probably get the lid on this little girl. Let me see if I can get a close-up quickly, though. How cool is she? Look at her. Hopefully her. Caribbean emerald. Phormictopus species South Hispaniola. Awesome. All right, now this next one is not a spider. It is a scorpion. This is Opistophthalmus Glabrifrons. And I've heard a lot of different common names for these things, but the one thing that most of the common names have in common is that this is a species that can actually stridulate, which means they can rub some of their body parts together in order to make a hissing sound. So these are known as hissing scorpions. I think they have it labeled here, yep. Opistophthalmus Glabrifrons. And I think they actually spelled it wrong. I believe there's another R in there, Glabrifrons. But maybe I'm wrong. The Mozambique hissing scorpion. Let's get it out of here, make sure it's okay. And unfortunately, the speakers on a GoPro and on this camera probably aren't the best, and you're probably not going to be able to hear it actually hissing, but I will let you know if it does it. You'll just have to take my word for it. And the venom on these aren't very potent. It's not very dangerous, however, I have heard that it can be quite painful, so you don't want to get stung. Even if it wasn't painful, I don't really want to get stung by anything, to be honest. And I've heard these things are actually a little bit defensive as well. But there it is. Pretty cool, right? Do we risk it here? Of course we do. Mozambique or South African hissing scorpion. And so far he's pretty chill. I don't have the enclosure ready for this little one, so I have just a temporary setup, which is here. And this isn't ideal, but this will give the scorpion a nice place to hide while I'm working on her permanent enclosure, and I will obviously show that to you guys as well when that is ready. But we'll see if we can get her in here without incident. You're gonna like it down there. There you go. Oh, I got a good hiss out of her. I doubt you guys heard that, but I certainly did. Ooh, she totally is hissing at me. I don't really love the idea of messing with an animal on purpose. She's totally cool. Look at her. And like I said, this is a temporary enclosure. Don't worry. I will make her a new one probably this evening. And we'll get her into something where she can burrow, because this is a burrowing scorpion. But for now, she'll be okay in here, and I'll put another piece of cork bark in there and she can hide under that. So she'll be all right for a few hours in this. But I will keep you guys updated.